call Riding in Style, and we have arrived. That's right. We're at Allendale. Did you guys see this pink car? It is fantastic. Let's get out and tell them. Okay. All right, I'm here. We're at Allendale. I'm here with Beverly Boland. She is the CEO of Horizon Credit Union, and we got to tell everybody why we arrived in this pink Thunderbird.
This is my toy, my dream Barbie doll toy. That's never going to happen, but it's a 1957 Thunderbird that was bought brand new here in Kingsport. And we have Mickey Smith. He's the owner, and he's going to come in and tell us a little bit about the car.
But this can be anybody's, right?
It can.
Like, this is how some people want to live a lot. They want a car like this. They don't want a new car. They want an old car.
A classic.
Classic, for sure. But I didn't know that Horizon Credit Union would finance cars like this. Or how can I get a classic car?
We finance these cars, and we're very proud to, because we feel like this is going to hold its value better than a brand new car. But you come in and apply for a Live-A-Lot loan and tell them you want to get an antique car, and it's just easy as pie.
You know, when you said antique car, I thought you meant me, because my last name's Carr, and I said, no, I don't want to do that. But I get it now. And it is an antique car, and pink, my favorite color. Hey, Mickey, come on in here and tell us a little bit about this car, because I don't know anything about it except for it sounds really nice.
Well, this is a 1957 Ford Thunderbird. It was sold new here in Kingsport at Stowers Ford. That was before Anderson Ford. And a lady by the name of Yvonne Crest, she ordered it new. And it was ordered in October of '57. And it was one of the last 50 Thunderbirds ever produced. This is the original Dust Rose paint and original interior. And it's one of the last 50 ever built, so it's a fairly rare car. And Beverly's always loved it, and down at the Credit Union, she has come to my business in the last few years asking me to send her customers. So I've sent several people to Horizon to finance these old cars. And I like dealing with Horizon because they're easy.
Everybody says that, and we say that too. But you know all about cars, that's for sure. You've dealt in and out of cars, used cars, new cars for a long time.
Right.
And so they're easy to deal with.
Yes, they are. Beverly, she knows people and knows cars, and she knows property, and she knows how to talk to people, and she knows the needs, and she can look at good and she can look at bad and knows the difference. And she's very well trained to deal in financing of land and cars. So she knows how to do it, and her staff is excellent to work with.
I don't think I've ever seen a car like this in such pristine condition for its age. Have you? Ooh, would you say that again?
You'd sell it to me, would you?
Well, probably not. You never know.
Can you leave it to me in your will?
Well, you'd have to get in line.
I know. I will leave you my dogs.
Okay, well that's fair trade. Beverly's got some beautiful dogs.
This is true, but you can have the car of your dreams, whatever that may be. New car, used car. I've got my car financed through Horizon Credit Union. I know for a fact that my husband is dying to have like a 1980, 1990 Corvette. Can he get that from Horizon?
Certainly, yes. We don't put age restrictions on these cars. It's like I said, the older and the more rare they are, the more they hold their value.
You know, because I've always heard that, once a car is past, 5 or 6 years old, that they can't be financed, but that's not true.
Oh, no, we have a special loan policy just for antique cars, and, you know, I think that's very historic to have an antique car. Mm-hmm. It's almost like having a collector's item.
This is so true.
Yeah.
Mickey, I want you to grab the microphone and walk around the car, and let's get some close-ups, because I know everybody out there wants to see it.
Okay. Well, this, like I said, this is the original Dust Rose paint, and that's a real pale pink. And in '57, they had the exhaust coming out the tips here on the end, as you can see that. And then this tag where it says 5/1/1957, 5/8/1957, that was Mr. Dabb's personal tag, the man that the state I bought it out of, Tom Dabb. And then, of course, it has the optional antenna there on the rear. can see that. And these fender skirts, Ford called them fender shields, and that was an option. And then look in that see that little round thing under the dash right there? Yeah, that little round thing. That is one of the first memory seating. It's called dial-o-matic seating. And you can set that, and it goes back to the position that you put it in every time you get in and start the car up. And then this is the famous portholes that the little Thunderbirds are famous for, porthole windows. And these are wind vents. Now this was before they had air conditioning, and you could turn that in and push the wind in or out, depending on what you want. And then here's vents. See, inside there's a little lever. You pull that lever up, and these vents come out, and that allows air to come in. And then this is just a Thunderbird insignia. Then of course you got your Thunderbird insignia on the front, and so on and so forth. So that's about the size of that. Yeah, well it's that's of course the white interior option with the black trim. And see the gauges. Get those gauges. They wanted to design it to look like an airplane cockpit in 1957, and they kind of hit the mark on that. Yeah. So anyway, if you find something like this and you want to get it financed, I'll talk to Ms. Bev at Horizon Credit Union.
Yes.
I've gone back in time. I do declare.
Yeah.
They didn't say that back then when they
Well, I don't know. They probably did. You look like you could be at the Kentucky Derby, or maybe a little Atlanta girl there.
Yeah. Or you could be. I could drive Miss Daisy.
So there again, let's recap. If you want an antique car, call Bev. First call Mickey, see if he can find it for you.
Yeah, he can find you one.
And then call Bev, because they can finance it for you at Horizon Credit Union.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me add something to it. Now, they one thing when people think about, well, can I get this finance? What most people don't realize, if you go to the credit union to finance like a newer car, 2016, 15, 14, they go to NADA. And that's what all the credit unions and the banks use in order to give you a loan. Now, what most people don't realize is they have an NADA classic car guide, which goes back to about 1903, somewhere in that range. So they can actually pull up the value of cars going back 1903 or somewhere in that range. So that's a long ways going back, and so that could be very helpful.
Yeah, and you could bring it to the Mount Carmel Block Party car show cruise in.
That's a great idea. Big, are you going to be there?
Absolutely. Bev's asked me to help her a little bit with it, so I'm not going to get too involved, but I will be there helping.
Well, he's going to bring
He just
this.
thinks he's not going to get too involved.
And she invites everybody else to be there too. Tell us a little bit more. When's the date?
July 8th in downtown Main Street, Mount Carmel, from 4 to 10 p.m. We're going to have Benny Wilson Band and 100 Acres, a car cruise in, food vendors, and of course the fireworks. We're so excited about that.
Lots of free stuff, lots of giveaways.
Yes.
Great community opportunity there for everybody to come out and meet all the people that are at the branch there.
Oh, yeah.
And all of the other employees are going to be there as well at Horizon Credit Union, plus a whole group of people in the community. It's just a fun time. It shows that they are community driven. They want you to drive a cool pink Thunderbird like this, or the Corvette like I want, or whatever kind of car that you want. You can get a Live a Lot loan at Horizon Credit Union. Give them a call. Look at them up online. What's your website?
It's myhorizoncu.org.
Horizon Credit Union.